Hey, what is up, gamers, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy. I want to say we're getting close to the end, but I honestly don't know. Wait. I want to see... Oh no, we're still got like all this side to get, so we're not even close to the end. But anyway, we are continuing on. We had one hell of an episode last time, going up against Titan.
Clive.
Finally put an end to Kupka.
I am. And with glad tidings for
Took a
once.
while, but we did it.
Hugo Kupka is no more.
We kind of ended with Joshua going to visit the prince dude, so Dion, I think his name is, so that'll be interesting to see where that leads.
Be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto.
I don't even know where our next journey's going, by the way.
On the royalist movements since I've been away. Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
Before I talk to Vivian, what do I need to upgrade this?
How may I help you today, Clive?
Oh. Actually, we're not that far off it.
Luck out there, Sid.
That being said, between episodes, I did do the side quests. We actually leveled this up. We need one more till it's maxed out, but unfortunately we need double the points, so that will be interesting. But we leveled it up, so hopefully it should do a bit more damage and maybe heal a bit more. I don't know, I guess we'll have to find out when I actually use it.
And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Okay. We still need to get over to this second area, by the way. We still have not even
The kingdom of Walud
gone over to
claims
this side
dominion
once.
over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian
Oh, it is
War of
Odin.
Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in
The horse thing was
865.
Odin.
The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Walud shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Walud? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary,
Is Odin next
I
one
know
going up
not
again?
what
Because
other
I'm down to take on
royalists
Odin.
betrayed Kupka.
Very
I
cool.
know only that it is part of some broader scheme.
We'll take on the dragon too
A
at one
scheme
point.
tied to the ambitions of one man.
King
No, I feel like we'll
Barnabas.
team up with Dion.
But there is no need
Because I don't think
to
Dion
wallow
really
in
agrees with the king, and
confusion.
I think the king's Odin.
If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left
I call him
that night are still
Kupka.
raw.
I mean, I've been calling him
Especially for
Kupka, but
those
I
who
guess it
lived
doesn't
with
matter.
Sid the
Still the same
longest.
way anyway.
Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Also, we cannot make a new weapon, by the way. I went to see if we could. Well, we cannot. I kind of make better. Wait, no, I don't think I make better. I don't remember. I don't think I made more gear. Well, I might have made one piece. I think. I don't know. Wait, let me. I can just check this way. Oh, yeah. Wait, no. I think I made this. I think I made one of them. Unless I made that at the end of last episode. I don't. No, I think I did it in my own time, actually. Don't worry. So we got a little bit of health and a little bit of extra armor from it.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh, my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. Big
Someone should drop
baby.
kick one of these kids.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right.
What a boring. I mean, I guess 2 people in the class wouldn't be too boring. You'd have to do what you could to amuse yourself, though.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of
I'm just
death.
wondering how long
Whether the
Joshua can keep him
Ultima
still.
you met with was the
It's definitely
being
gotta be
itself,
breaking free.
or merely another projection of its power.
And then stuff's about to go
I
down
know
when he
not.
breaks free.
But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you.
They've done well holding him,
It means a lot.
keeping him locked up for 5 years. You know, there's a 5-year gap after Sid went. Oh, why the frames are going to be going weird. Alrighty, well, I don't know how much we'll get around today. It just looks like this one might be a chill episode.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Would he be able to reach us? Like, we're literally in the middle of the ocean. I mean, I guess if it was Titanfall, maybe you could just walk the whole ocean. Like Pacific Rim robot.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I don't know if you can hear it. Someone's using a damn hammer next
I'll
door.
try to live up to the name.
Yeah, I think it's next door anyway.
Right.
Yeah, a bunch of just hammering.
Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Nope, don't fall. I just want to push him over. Alright, well, anyway.
I'm telling you,
Back we go.
it's true.
Maybe
I heard it from
we might
Otto's
get, I don't know.
voice.
This episode might just be a tame one. I don't think we'll get around to much. I think it's just... We might get a little journey, but I don't think we're going to go up against any big bosses this episode.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
We went through so much work to get her that stupid workplace, and I haven't even seen her do it. There hasn't been any use of it. I haven't gotten anything out of it. Like some weird... It was like a main story side quest that has no relevant. Who knows? Maybe there's something later on, but... When I see, there was absolutely nothing going on with it.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And
What is it, a
this
ship?
is
I mean, it looks like a
for-
ship.
Only the fastest, finest ship the world
Oh, yeah,
has
it's definitely
ever
a ship.
seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through
I
the
mean,
water,
this is like a normal old ship.
ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more
It's
push
probably
than
why
a
I'm not an
behemoth in a bad
architect or
mood,
whatever
and more
you
heat
call
than all
this.
the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes
Look,
in.
it kind of looks like a ship from World of
I
Warcraft, right?
may
I'm not
have
gonna lie.
already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts making. The stack will be made
Oh,
up
we're
of three
making a
major
candle.
components.
It looks like a torch.
There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air.
I kind of wish the pirate era was
And the
still a
shielding
thing.
around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
It'll be a lot more fun watching pirates roam the sea.
Full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one
Maybe
piece
just
at a
get
time.
giant cruise ships.
Then you'll need to
and
start with the plating. Everything else fits onto
whatever
it.
the
I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show
what
these
do
to
you even call the
Blackthorn.
ones that carry those
He'll know what to
crates?
do.
Crate ship? I don't know.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Over here, right? Oh, yeah, okay, we should be fine going this way. I don't actually know where I'm heading. Blackthorn. What's Blackthorn? Wait, are they not here? Are they in my room? There's Blackthorn the blacksmith.
We're seeing troops amassing at every point.
No, I've never even paid attention to what his name actually was. Maybe it is the blacksmith. It looks like it's where he is. I didn't realize his name was Blackthorn. If I did, then I never paid attention to his name. Oops, it is him. Well, there we go. Now I know his name. I've never paid attention to what his name actually was.
Can I ask a favour?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. I'd spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Thermal plating design. Do we get to ride the ship? Man, it'll be cool. That's where we get to the other island, right?
Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin-Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So, I'm pretty sure this whole episode's just going to be me being the delivery boy. I don't think we're going to go very far at all. I mean, well, we've had pretty hectic
So Liz
levels
roped us all in here again,
episodes.
has she?
Probably alright to
Typical.
have like a down.
Still, if that's what it takes
Down
to get
one
to
every now
visit
and then.
Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And what is it we need to do exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an anchor in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with.
Oh, we do this and we can get the next upgrade. Okay, where are we going? Alright, have enough?
You going
Hopefully.
after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Hey, Gav.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then.
I like Gav.
So
I'm glad at least he lived.
where do
Everyone
we
else got
find this Stardust stuff.
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I like to see him try.
In your own time.
Alright, well, at least we've gone off on an adventure now. Somewhere. Where are we going? We have a side quest here. I should pick these all up. I might actually while I'm here. Side quest isn't even here. Excuse me? Where is it? Oh, wait, that's where we're heading. Let's go here first. I'm not doing the side quests, don't worry. I'm just picking them up because I know I'm just never going to come back to them. At least this way, if I do go to a zone where I can't turn back, I should still have the quest held on to. Okay, there's only one quest here too, so I don't have to worry too much. Then there's another one right where we're heading, so that one's a little less out of the way. I just do these in my own time because it does help actually get experience up. Not having to just grind on beasts the entire time like I had to do in Xenoblade.
I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched.
They probably are.
No more than a surfeit of
There's that many creepy things out
in the
world.
current climate, or it may be the prelude to something.
We just make one episode where we just go
dangerous.
hunting down all those beasts.
Given
by the way,
what I hope you'll forgive me calling
it would be fun to take down.
Trouble, I wondered if you
I like
might
little boss
investigate.
battles, but like they give decent,
Of course.
experience.
Excellent.
And all that jazzy
We
jazz,
might
so it's
begin
not
by
like the
speaking with
worst
good
thing to
citizens of
do, but we'll
Lost
see. We
Wing.
might
Listen
leave
to
it
their
closer to the
tales
end when if we
and
need like
make what you
experience to
will of
take on the final boss or
All
something.
right. I will.
I'll just do it to get it off the screen. Is that? Yeah. Don't worry. That's not another quest to pick up. That's just the same quest. All right, let's go. Yeah. As I said, I'm just picking them up. I'm not gonna worry. I can do them in my own time. It's a lot easier that way.
Take a sniff, good
This
sir.
one up as well, and then we'll head over to the quest.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
Oh.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Alright, well anyway. That's those quests picked up. So which way, we need to see which, what's the most easiest way to, okay, so we need to go this way.
Yes, they're quite sought after.
What are we doing? Make for the river.
Looks like I found the
Alright, we
river.
can go now.
Now where's Gav?
Hello? There's a chicken go. Oh, there
Let's
it
go.
is. Alright, now we are on our way over there. Yeah, so this will probably be more of a chiller episode. We'll try and get as close as we can to like a big mission, then we can hopefully try and get the big mission
Sorry
out
to keep you,
tomorrow.
Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
I didn't even see what we were picking up. Picking up something. Kill a 5. Hey, look at the lizards. I've always wanted a lizard. They're adorable. Oop, hello? Wait, pick up the damn thing, will ya?
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
It would help if the thing will like show me where everything is. It's gonna have me looking for them, isn't it? Just slowly jump our way up here. I'm sure we'll find something eventually. Unless we get to there. Maybe not. There's no one here. can't swim, so that's out of the question. Across? No, I literally cannot cross at all. That just straight sucks then, doesn't it? Need one more. Go that way. There it is. Of course, I have to run all the way around. Did I not pick this one up? Or did it return? I think it's a different one in general. Yoink.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Have I always not been... I mean, I don't think I've actually ever tried to swim. Potion? Potion! Do you know what I mean? When I want potions, I can never find them. But when I don't need them, they're just everywhere.
You finished?
This is with any other game that I've played. When you need something, you can never get it.
I hope.
Someone is still hammering next door.
You win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Where are we going? This area would look so much better if it was all greenery and not just sand and stone.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Well, says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I swear, everyone in the hideout except for Clive has like multiple ponytails.
Likewise.
Like, if you want to stay there, you need ponytails.
So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
I really want to swim in that water.
Right, that's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Then make me do more charity.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Maybe he doesn't go with Super Saiyan form. Does he only go with Jill? Make sure there's no more quests around. It's one that we need to finish off. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we have all the quests, besides give or take the ones that we need to hand in. Yeah. Look, eventually we're going to visit. I just want to visit over here and see what it looks like. We've been everywhere except for this like little chunk here. I haven't been there, but I'm sure we'll go there eventually. I feel like we're like only halfway through the game. I hope we're close to the end, but I don't think we are for some reason.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
This game, I swear when I looked up it says it has like 30 hours worth of gameplay, but it feels like it's like 10 years worth of gameplay. Maybe I just play these games way too slow. I mean, I've literally been playing it all of July and it came out
Blackthorn.
like, what, mid last month?
Got everything you need.
I think when the new game comes out, we're going to start trying to knuckle down a little bit more.
Yeah, I do.
Having 5 games like literally drop like
Stardust.
simultaneously
Should be
next to
enough
each
to
other
get
did
on
kind of
with.
make it hard to balance it out, but thankfully
We should go out
Shouldn't
on
be the case
maneuvers
anymore.
together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Alright, back we go. We're getting more. Oh, we get 500. Okay. That's what we need. We need 500. Goblin coin? We can tell what.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work.
I mean,
too.
I have too much gold to
Give
begin
us a
with. I
shout
just
if you
don't
need
even
anything.
use the gold ever. I don't use anything. I don't use potions. Rarely. The only threat I had to use potions for was damn Kupka. I'm just gonna keep calling him Kupka. Just because his ability was OP as hell. He just nuked me from my entire health bar. Even with my, I used 2 big potions and I still barely lived it. Like, the brutal, and I couldn't dodge either. Like it had. I think the boundary was where the limit was. Dial of Jess.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
What even is that? I'm kind of curious what that is. I mean, I'm probably not going to put it on. Like, why would I? My stuff's fine. Uses combo down. Oh. Okay. The name sounds a lot better than what it actually was. I don't care about my combo damage. Got rock abilities. Rock and electric are just going to one-shot everything anyway.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
Work with me. Okay, maybe I've been there. I've worked with people and I have no idea what their name is. That was one of the jobs I worked. That's because the person was
Sid,
weird.
is this
They were just
about
the
the helm?
most strangest person to be around.
Yes.
I just never took any
Mid
notice
said I
in
should
their name.
speak with you.
I'll show you
Probably
the plans
mean
then.
thing, but like
Here you see
everyone
the
has those sort of
Mithril
work
engine
friends
in
or
which
work
Mithril
colleagues
is
you just
burned
don't get
to
along with.
generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have
I kind of
shown
hope we
that
get to see what
fallen
this ship looks like at the
ceramics
end of
are
it, but something tells me we're not
remarkably
going to.
They can withstand and absorb
We're just
levels
making
of
a ship
heat
that's going to be
far
relevant,
above
just like
anything we are able
making
to
this
make today.
workplace that
And
has
not
no
only that,
purpose.
they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted
Oh, there we go.
visitor
Finally get
has
to battle
taken up
something.
residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Alright, well, off we go. Finally get to fight something. That's all I wanted to do this whole time was fight something. But no, I've been stuck in a giant... Let's travel to one side and the other. Isn't more side... Okay, good. I was just making sure there wasn't any more side quests that were just popping up. off we go. Okay, where are we actually heading? We are... I think we head towards that. That should take us out, right? I think. Yeah, that should take us out.
The crystals we
I'm just double checking, triple checking, because last time I went like 4 different ways, and of course, my luck, the very last way I went was the way that was out. Nope. Goodbye. We've got a mission. We're creating a boat. I want to call it a battleship. I'm going to stick with calling it a battleship until I see it doesn't have any weapons. Alright, you man up now. Where are you? They should have implemented, like, when you call your chocobo, it should just automatically jump you on it instead of it calling and then you having to jump on it manually. You should just jump straight on it. They keep, like, jumping off it normal, but, oh, 13.
Right.
You think that's going to do anything? Double your level. Almost triple, I'm pretty sure. Alright, where are we heading? We these things got off me, I'd be able to tell where exactly I'm heading.
Straight
yeah.
home now.
There we go. Couldn't see the red marking.
There you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Alright, whose cheeks am I clapping? Well, I feel like... Have I run this way before? Maybe. It's just going to be a no-go. If it's what I think it is, it's probably just a no-go, right? I think I might have run this way before.
Anybody home?
Unless it's the giant beastie, then maybe... Oh, maybe not. Oh, it's the eyeball again! I've already fought this thing.
Must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
I've already killed it once. Go. Wait, let's see how much damage this does now. Like, just do a chunk. Wait, that was new. They're trying to hit me. A big punch. I'm waiting for it to use its ability. There we go. Damn it! Annoying, insufferable beast. It just keeps... Okay, whatever. It's just gonna keep running. Wait, punch it. Can't run this time. The others aren't even gonna be up by the time we even get it. We get... I mean, that damage was kind of garbage, I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of garbage. Got it. Stop running, asshole. Big punch. Get clapped. Every time I use my ability, it just runs off. Little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Only 30? Boo. Absolute nothing.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have
Oh,
any
she had
trouble
no
now.
faith. Thanks,
Indeed.
lady.
Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
I think she was surprised I lived. Be any more of an... Oh, we don't get anything this time. We got 40 points. This increases strength tonic. I mean, I don't even use that, so that's kind of wasted, isn't it? I'm so glad it's teleport, by the way. Imagine if I didn't have teleport and I had to run back everywhere. It would just be a pain in the ass. Alright, back we go. I don't know how long we'll go for. Might do maybe one more mission, split it up. This part is a little rough because there isn't much going on, give or take just a lot of back and forth running. I think we're just off right. I think we need 5 more. Yeah, not quite there yet. Alright, well, back we go. Then I guess we'll probably get another mission. So we might do that, then we may... Depends how long it takes us, we might just call it after that one. But yeah, we're not, as I said, this one probably isn't going to be too action-packed, considering we did like one giant battle yesterday, which was literally half of the episode.
Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The bugger.
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
So man, so she's Sid's daughter then. She looks nothing like Sid. Absolute, not at all. Where are we going? I don't even know. Oh, I know who this is. Who's her mother? Who was Sid playing Bang Bang with? Yeah, it's this old man here. Actually, while we're here, let's see if there's any new stronger. I mean, I'm not going to fetch them, but I'm just curious if there's. I think the highest I have is an A, and I'm wondering if we got a few. See, there's an A, the C. Oh, there's an S. Ooh, we've got 2 of them taken down. We've got taken down a C and a B. There is S. So far, S is the highest I've seen so far. I kind of want to go and take it on and see if I can, but we'll save that for another episode because I have absolutely no idea even where to look for the thing. But once I do, we're definitely going to take it on and see if I can fight it. I think I should be able to, considering I have the brain dead necklace on, but or ring, whatever it is. But still going to try anyway. Look, it's not impossible for us to die. We've seen very well by Cupca that we can die. If they give me an unblockable, dodgeable thing, then we're just screwed.
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Honestly, not sure how much help he's going to be, but all that I know.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine.
I would give up. I'm redesigning a ship. That seems too complicated for me.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps It is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to
Great,
use.
more
with our
charity.
two friends.
We'll go and searching for
Knowledge
more
of the
things.
past may yet prove useful.
Well,
to
this
we of the modern
episode
era.
really has been
Thank
just
you, Hippocrates.
very
Since you're asking
chill.
others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Not much action going on at all. Might be a very boring episode, I'm not gonna lie. I'm struggling to record it. Getting tired just playing this. I want action, I want more cutscenes that are sick.
So you need a hand, do you?
Not building a
We
damn
do.
boat.
I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
I'm taking Jill, just because I know she actually has powers.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
I mean, it was kind of an... I don't even think Darja does anything. She's a
Very well.
nurse. I don't know how useful
then,
she'll be in the
what do we need
battlefield.
to
I could be
find?
wrong. Maybe she
I
might
have
be
taken the
useful, but
liberty of
at least I
preparing a
know
list. Here.
Jill's a dominant.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will.
Alright, another travel we go. We might, after
You
this
two
mission, we
enjoy
might
yourselves.
call it there.
You too, Talia.
Because there's only so much more running back and forth I can do. Alright, where are we going? In the middle of half-ass nowhere. As per usual, we still can't get over to the other side of the world. Still stuck in this one little island, because apparently we never learnt to swim.
Now, where's Jill?
Alright, this way.
Keep them pilchers nice and chilled.
Ah,
Are those
look, it'd be a lot more
pepio
helpful if this thing popped up a lot
I'll go to
sooner.
the hunt for ingredients.
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Great.
Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in
I'm about to say, can I not get over here? No, I can, thank God. I don't have to run around the entire thing just to get to this guy.
But you're free to look.
What am I after? The garlic?
I hope it's to your liking.
I mean, this is like...
You're always
finally
welcome
using
here
some of the
in
money.
Rostling.
I'm using my own money, by the way. They better be paying me back.
Buy, sell, or be gone. And
The peepo nuts. This is the most money I've ever spent in this game. Actually, no, I have actually spent on wrists early game, didn't I? Spent on some gear.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool.
I don't know why she only wears one long glove. It's like, is that hand starting to turn stone? She's trying to hide it?
Would you walk with me a while?
Or is it just a fashion thing? Right, where am I heading? Oh, don't worry. They're taking me there instantly. Good! Good old toggle.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be.
See, now I know they're not siblings. I ship them, but the only question is, obviously, we've seen them about to make out once.
Thank you,
But
Clive.
if you were in a family for so long, would you not just consider them as family, just as it is anyway? It's still weird if they make out, because technically they grew up together, they're pretty much family. But both know they like each other.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Is there no one they just don't walk back together? Why'd you have to go back separately? Gav did it as well. What, you're not good enough to walk back with me, huh? Apparently not. Apparently everyone's too good to walk with Clive. Alright, well anyway, we'll end this quest in and we'll probably call this episode here. I know, again, we haven't really done that much at all this episode.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
But, at least we progressed something. At least, okay, this episode's definitely been boring. I'm not going to deny that. I doubt anyone will even watch this episode, but if we want to get some more epic stuff, sometimes you have to get really boring stuff, so...
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Taya how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive,
If they don't make out by the
thank
end of the
you.
game, I'm going to be disappointed.
It was nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame.
My buddy Clive has been through so
I was
much. He
enjoying
deserves his
playing
happy
the man
ending.
of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other, followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Done the quest. Huzzah! Letting off steam 3. Got another lot of experience though. Got another 500.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Alright, we'll go to mid and then we'll probably call the episode there. Then hopefully next episode we're going to get a little bit more action packed, hopefully. Knock on wood. I might not get that lucky. Yeah, we're gonna. Well, I think the new game comes out. I think a little over a week and a half.
Oh, I wasn't
So
expecting
hopefully we
you
can
back
get this
so
done
soon.
by then.
Come
I'm
to
gonna
claim
try and
your
knock it out as
just
best I can.
desserts?
Ooh, it's got the. And then High Cleric's. That's like a.
Come
That's
again.
definitely a
I may
healing
have more for ya.
necklace. There's a chest down there. How do I get there? You know what? Let's go and get the chest. I don't know if it's anything good, but might be something in it. But yeah, we're gonna try and knock this out. I don't know. As I said, we've stopped. What's it called? We've stopped 4 seasons just because no one was really watching that, and I don't blame you. It was literally me doing the same thing every video because I just had no idea how to progress the story. We did not make much progression whatsoever, but we still got this. We're still going to be doing Park Beyond for a little bit longer. Whether we do like once a week, twice a week, I'm not sure. And we still got some DLCs that we've got to do too. The One Piece Odyssey DLC, we've got Horizon DLC, we've got the final Midnight Suns DLC.
In a manner of speaking,
Well, there's another one, I'm just missing it.
knew of a substance that's highly
I'm not too
resistant to
fussed
heat.
about them, the DLC, they can be done whenever.
should
I also
provide
do
the
want to go back
protection
and
you
play
need.
the first Spider-Man
He's
before
supervising the construction and
Spider-Man
testing of
2
the
comes
shielding
out,
as
because
we
I've never
speak.
played Spider-Man 1, so I definitely want to get it. I definitely want to play it before
I'm just the
or
errand
anything.
boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer.
I also want to play, what's it called? Kingdom Hearts. I love those games. With Kingdom Hearts 4 somewhere in the timeline,
You know,
I
when
definitely
I
want to
got
go back
into
and
the
play
smithing
those,
game,
all the games,
I thought I'd be making swords and shields,
but we'll
not
do that
thermal bleeding.
a little bit closer to when we know when there's
didgeridoo-dahs.
like a release date.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck.
Too much eye outside,
I'll
bud.
take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
The mouth didn't even move. I swear they get lazy on the mouth movement sometimes. The amount of times I've seen it just not move when they're talking or something. Sometime later. This ain't the ship. We made it. Oop, the screen went blank. So glad that doesn't stop up the recording. If I leave my computer for like an hour, it just turns itself off.
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
Nah, I'm good.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
But I ain't getting more resources. Hell no.
To them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Imagine hammering away at that. I ain't getting more No. Alright, we're going to leave this here. We're going to pick this up again tomorrow. We're going to start off just talking to her. Whatever it leads, we're just going to go from there. I'm just hoping she doesn't make me do more traveling to get more, whatever it is that I was searching for this whole time. It's kind of playing on autopilot because this definitely wasn't one of the most exciting episodes I've done. But look, as I said, sometimes you got to do the boring parts to get to the good parts. But with that being said, I do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button when the videos go live, and I'll be back again next time. So until then, take care and peace out.